Welcome everyone to the location and fight guide for General Elena the Howl. The boss roams around in the ruins of Mortium. The route the boss takes is shown on the map with the blue line. For this boss fight I used the Merciless Iron Sword, Pendant of the Duskwatcher and the Howl of Fang armor set. I also used the Blood Rage, Power Surge, Veil of Frost and Crimson Beam abilities. This boss has 8 main key points. At the start of the fight there will be 4 adds walking right next to the boss. You can either kill these during the fight or kill them quickly and reset the boss. These adds will not respawn upon resetting the boss. The boss will summon a circular snowstorm that will explode after a few seconds. When hit, this will deal a large amount of damage and freeze you for 2 seconds. Try to walk out of this. The boss will fire a frost arrow in the air, creating a volley of arrows that will rain down. When hit, this will deal a decent amount of damage. Try to walk out of this. The boss will also cast a line of ice that will erupt from the ground, moving outwards. When hit, this will deal a decent amount of damage and freeze you for 2 seconds. Try to sidestep this. The boss will also fire her crossbow 3 times in a row. Each hit will deal a decent amount of damage. Try to avoid as much arrows as you can by sidestepping or using your dash ability. When the boss casts a large ice swirl around herself, shortly after it will explode. When hit, this will deal a decent amount of damage and freeze you for 4 seconds. The boss will then create an ice pillar. While she is on this ice pillar, you will not be able to DPS the boss. Instead, you first have to destroy the ice pillar. However, while she is on this ice pillar, she will also enhance her previous abilities. The damage and effects, however, are still the same. Instead of 1 line of ice that would erupt moving outwards, she now casts 3 instead. Instead of 1 arrow that she would fire into the air, she now fires 2, creating 2 volley of arrows. During this phase of the fight, I would suggest taking your time. Do not rush killing the ice pillar at the cost of taking too much damage. The boss will sometimes also dash around, trying to get away from you. However, she does not do this during every fight. The boss will also sometimes cast an ice shield on herself. Again, this also doesn't happen every single fight, and I could not test this for this reason. However, just to be safe in case this does damage upon breaking it, you could also wait a few seconds for the shield to expire.
The Legion of Nocturne will be victorious! Suffer the cold! Feel the chill! Forgive me, Master.
Taste of knowledge.
After killing this boss, you will gain a tier 2 Frost spell point that you can spend on a tier 2 Frost ability of your choosing in the Frost ability tab. You will also unlock the Altar of Stygian Awakening. In this altar you will be able to unlock passive abilities by spending Stygian shards and Greater Stygian shards. The best way to obtain these shards is by completing tier 1 or tier 2 Rift incursions. And finally, you are now also able to place stately rectangular and round carpets, both in 12 different colors. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and if you want to see some live content or have any questions about the game, you can always come and visit me at twitch.tv/Jiraku. Thank you again very much for watching, and I see you all next time.